Hello everybody, test 1 2 3. Welcome back. Mic check. I'm cutting it very close today. I just finished work. Had to write a report. It took me a little bit longer than I expected. But all is good. All is good. I don't think we need the countdown anymore. Ta-da! Hello everyone! How are you? Alright. I wonder if my... Wait, have I flipped my image? I think that's normal. It was too long ago, I don't remember. Hello! Alright, so we have a lot to talk about, or maybe not a lot. So, long story short, I mean everything, about the last week's Taurus Cup. What else? What else do we need to talk about? Is there anything new? So we have wedding air groove Mayano, right? Not even sure if we're going to pull, or even I don't think even we can pull for that. Yeah. So let me launch up my game. Wow. You don't know how hectic the last weeks have been for me, but I think I have made it very clear in the last video. So, all in all, I think, I mean, how should I put it? There were a couple of things this month that have been in planning since the beginning of the year, right? So, right after engagement with my now fiance, back then girlfriend, we had I think I don't know if it is like the biggest sailing event, but it's definitely one of the biggest one in Europe. Since I live very nearby the harbor, I get to see a lot of those sailing ships, like the traditional ones, and we even have some more modern ships there. But they were coming from all over the world. That was really cool. So that event has been in planning for the last 5 years. So the sail is a very big event where I think it's similar to the Olympics, but it happens every 4 or 5 years. I don't remember. But because there was COVID last time, they did not had it. So the last time they had the event was 10 years ago. That is a freaking long time. So we had a lot of expectations for that. So yeah, we had about I think the stats were 1.34, I think 1.3 million people here visiting over the last weeks, or coming by over the couple of days. That was a lot. And since I'm literally like at where everything is happening, right? So there's a lot. So that was something that I really didn't want to miss out. So that one I spent more time there doing stuff. But I also have a bigger or major project at my work, and then we had I wouldn't say it's family vacation, but it's basically just me and my siblings with my cousins traveling That was one weekend. That was very nice. But in between those weeks, obviously there was work. So I did my best to finish the Taurus Cup, or at least participate in it. I'm already made a video about it. If you have seen it, cool. If not, you can watch it. But I think there, I don't know. I'm just glad that this month is over and September is coming. September is a special month for me. Not only it's like birthday month, but it almost marks 1 year since I started streaming. I started last year in October, if you don't know, at beginning of October. So it's crazy that it's crazy. Like 1 year already. I've been mainly just streaming on Twitch. Nothing really happened until I made Umamusume videos, as you know. Let me start up the game though, so we can actually see something. I think you can still hear me, right? I think that's cool. That's fine. All right. Pretty derby. Okay, so we can stop there. Oh wait, maybe that's a bit too loud. Wait, I have on my wrong screen. There we go. Welcome back. Welcome back. Welcome back. Let me know if the audio is a little bit too loud. It's so loud for me though. That is fine. Yeah. Alright, game audio is loud. Yeah. I thought so, so let me turn it down. Much better. I think this is fine. Okay. Maybe a little bit even less. Like this? Is this good? Yeah, I think this is fine. Alright. Okay. What do we want to talk about? Champions meeting, the Taurus Cup, the Gemini Cup. We want to talk about whether I should resume the the random wheel challenge. I will do it someday, or I don't know if we should do it this stream though. But I will eventually be the first person to ever do it, having or completing a run completely randomized. That would be super cool. What else? Yeah, I mean, as you can see, we are we spent all our carrots. One is only 150. So we had the Taurus Cup, right? As you all know, and I really wanted a super Craig, even at limit break 0. Okay, so I spent all my carrots for that. When that banner ran out, I don't even know where I spent the rest of the carrots for, but I tried to gamble a bit and try to get the get the potential level up of certain Umas that I wanted to train or use. I don't remember like who it was. Was it Tachyon? I don't know. Was it Majiro Ryan? Anyways, I didn't want to use my chess pieces. So I mean I did use them at the end. So I pulled on the Uma banner for literally nothing. And yeah, I'm sad. Yeah. Also, what else was it? So I was away. There was basically I wasn't in front of my setup. I wasn't recording stuff, right? But I pulled on this on the I always think about the swinging master. God damn it! Like how is she called? I wanted to train her. Super Creek, yeah. So I pulled on the Super Creek banner a lot, and I got what did I got? I can show you. Not the best. Oops. We have. Yeah, so we got LB2 Satono Diamond. For some reason, she showed up in that banner. Yeah, cool. And then I got another. Actually, two Tazuna. Holy. Another single Super Creek. So unfortunate, man. I really wanted it. It would have changed the way how I would have trained. Because I would have been able to rent it out, the Yaino Muteki, and use my own. I always want to say Swing Master, my own Super Creek. So that wasn't the case. I had to rent it out, the Super Creek, and then the rest was like, I think I replaced it from Michiru McQueen. I had like no other better cards there. I was thinking about running I think some other cards or train up other cards, but I don't want it to waste all my how's the blue currency called? I forgot. Oh my god, it's been such a long time. Actually, I'm logging in every day. I'm not sure why. I don't remember. Yeah, it's called SP, so I don't want to waste all my SP for like just splitting my resources and spreading my resources thin on like a bunch of cards. So I just kept with the cards that I already had, and it's kind of crazy to me that I already am at Malmo B Nishino Flower. This card has proven to be somewhat decent. I'm not going to lie. The stat gains on this card is miserable. But when it comes to the certain skills, that was super helpful. So we had firm conditions here. We had pace chaser corners here. We had standard distance. Not that I think matters too much. But these two ones are really cool. Usually I always get firm conditions by random events, but having a way to get it more reliably was very helpful. Pace chaser corners as well. The rest is not really relevant. I think there was something else that she did. I don't remember. Anyways, so we use Nishino on this account. Yeah, for my Taurus specifically. What else? Obviously this. Oh my god. Okay, so let's talk about this. So a lot of people that started rerolling on the Kita-san that have missed this special week. I mean, you can still get her like through replaying the story, but getting more copies is a little bit difficult. I think this one has been the most, like, next to Kita-san obviously, but this specially has been the most valuable in terms of account value so far, since I don't think I have ever done a run without this card. Let me think about it. Since the Gourmand skill is so important if you're not able to get the Swing Master, and even if you might want to run 2 gold recoveries in certain cases. So that is the only other really good accessible one if you don't have a unique blue skill, right? So I was thinking about like who to train, and I was let me see. Yeah, here. So I had my Teo already maxed before the cup, and I mean, now that I think about it, that was such a waste of resources. I definitely did not go to potential 5. Potential 4 was fine. Soft steps actually matters in some calculations for stamina, but I never bought lightning step, so that was really wasted. But other than that, I was thinking about other Umas that I could have run in this. So I was thinking about running either Gold Ship or running a Late Surger. Since there's just a lot of Pace Chaser hate, debuff, and what else, right? So it might be a little bit too difficult. But nonetheless, I settled down for Teo. Other candidates that I had in mind was maybe El Condor Pasa, but I really wanted to get like more of this stuff, which I wasn't able to do. Same reason for Gold Ship. So I really wanted, if I would have played her, I used the Go Home Specialist, which I did not got access to. I would have run Daiwa Scarlet. I wanted Race Planner, I didn't got there. I wanted to use Mihona Bourbon. I wanted Track Blazer, didn't got there. There are not a lot of people, not a lot of Umas that can run the Asahi High, also the Mile one. Yeah, so at least the ones that I've trained was always, I think, was Grass Wonder and Mihona. I don't even, and maybe El Condor Pasa that can collect those stuff for that, because this is the one that I'm lacking the most. So that would have changed everything if I've gotten to that. Other potential candidates, obviously, I wanted Agnes Tachyon. Same reason, didn't or wasn't able to go for the medium corners of the Race Planner here. So we had to make adjustments to the plans that I had. Be me, have 1 hour, I have 2 hours before the Taurus Cup. You have no team. Basically, I was just running with the Umas that I had before, and it was fine. It got me to the round 2, but I was losing so much that there was no way I would be able to qualify for the final rounds. And I talked about that in the last video. I had to train an Uma, and the one that I was settling down for was Teo. Well, I do know a little bit about her, and I thought that would have been the strategy. I talked more about that in the video, so if you want to watch that, you can watch it. So yeah, I basically built the team around so that Teo can proc her ult a little bit better. It worked most of the time, but unfortunately it didn't work out on the finals. But I had a really good proc chance, I thought. Oh my goodness. So how many spins? I don't know. Like, I think I rolled like 80-90 times on the sorry James, I just got such a question now. I thought I think 80-90 times I pulled on that banner. Gold City, the worst card. Why she has yeah, for some reason I get Gold City on my random events sometimes, and she does give energy. I think that was helpful during the run, but I don't think ever, and no one uses that card. Mayana Top Gun. Let me see what kind of restriction that was. I don't remember. Mayano. Top Gun. Okay. So, flashy landing. Final corner blocked. Has to be place 1, 2, 3. Wait. Needs to be blocked by another Uma from either side for at least 2 seconds. Has to be final corner. And you are currently first, second, or third. I don't know, man. How can you guarantee this good proc? I wonder if the block also works if you're getting blocked by your own Uma. I think that's a thing, right? So you essentially would have you would essentially train an Uma that basically runs the same strategy and is basically as fast as your Top Gun at the last corner. So maybe there's a chance for that Uma to block her, and so she can activate the ult, I think. But I don't know. It seems very RNG to me. I think similar restriction, not that harsh though, and still a little more difficult. It was Teo, but that was mitigated by by using front runner. So she always has someone in front, making sure that she is placing third at the final corner, or rather final spurt last stretch. Hey Dubcat, how are you? And I thought, and the more that I think about it, I think Teo was made for challenge for the champions meeting in general, because now that I think about it, if all 3 players are running one ace Uma, you are always guaranteed to go at least third, right? So unless one other player runs another ace Uma. But assume that means Teo's condition to place well at the last spurt, so she is placed second or third, is actually very high, or basically unless she's first, it always is the case. And yeah, so the idea was then running the front runner that is faster than Teo at the final stretch, or like the final corner, and then until Teo overtakes. I think that was such a big brain move, because that basically means that it was just about the wit stat and luck to obviously proc my ult, but I most of the time, if not always, fulfilled the condition to activate this skill, which is extremely strong. But yeah, so the win rate was like 50%. I think it happened like every 2 times, and it was so unfortunate that we did not proc on the legend on the champions meeting though. So that was the story behind it. Something that I wanted to also talk is I mean, the Taurus Cup was over. I think I've mentioned it in the video. Even if you prepare for, I don't know how many hours you put in there, like, you are still not guaranteed to win. I think that's amazing. So the fact that I only like put in an hour of work and got as far as some other people that spent a lot of time, I mean, it just makes me feel a little bit more, I don't know how to find the right word for it, but I don't I mean, I talk about this in the video, but I don't stress too much about it. You can go really ham on it, but at the end of the day, it's just still RNG. And I mean, I had other things to do, and I think time was spent very wisely. Now for the Gemini Cup, I do want to make some preparations for that, but I don't know like how much time I am going to invest in that. So I have also a tournament coming next week, and I have to play test a regional for like a different game for Yu-Gi-Oh, but that's a different thing. So I still have to decide like certain things there. But yeah, I think I'm just trying to make a really good parent only on one side. I will rent out the other ones, and then maybe at the maybe like 3 or 4 days before it, we have about 10 to 12 runs with a borrowed Uma, which I will then use for training my ace at the very end. I had to make sure that I do want to prep the parents though for my long Uma. And I have been running calculations and I have been checking out all the options that I had. Yes, I can use and could have used or will use. I can use Teo again, but for this specific race that will be coming up, I will be using Super Krieg. So, all because I couldn't get the Swing Master, and I'm fed up with me not getting it on my aces. Yeah, so I will just get the potential 5, which is easily doable. I just have to win, I think, 2 more Kika shows, and I can max her, right? So the idea is to build a super strong, long Super Krieg. She also has gold recovery in her unique. And put that together with other decent skills. I think we have a really good Uma there. On my calculations, she does require a lot more skill points to work though. To make up for the because she has a recovery unique, she needs a little bit more other strong skills to boost acceleration speed. Or yeah, I don't know. Yeah, basically that is it. And she really needs a lot of skill points though. So I personally was always in favor of also pulling Narita Taishin. If you have her, she's fantastic. Holy. I would have gotten her. I'm not too mad about that, but she is made for the next cup. And I was running the calcs, and I don't think anyone comes close to Narita in terms of like what she can do with the amount of skill points that you would have to invest in her. The fact that she got naturally the Sleeping Lion, the gold recovery, and the encroaching shadow there, super nice. Only has to go for the curvature, the maestro, and then the other ones are very easy to get. She cannot use her own card though, the Narita support, the SR, which I think is really cool for the end closers. But I think I don't know where, but I'm pretty sure I made a build somewhere. Let me see where we can talk about this a little bit more. Yeah. Gemini Cup is scary. Yeah, sure. Yeah. Oh my god, I think the Gemini Cup, so the long races, I think are, or and the medium races, but the long races are one of my more favorite ones. I think sprint is very RNG, but I feel that long races is a race that maybe it's just me, but it's a little bit more enjoying to watch since it's a long race, right? So I don't know if the chance for you to be blocked is lesser than in other races. But the fact is that Umas will be spread out much further, or can be spread out much further, and it makes maybe it's just me coping, but I feel it's a little bit less RNG running the long races. That's why I like it. Yeah. Also, you can run so many more strats on it. Yeah. The length of the Gemini Cap is 3,200 meters. It's basically the Spring Tenno Show. It's Kyoto, 3,200 clockwise, so right-handed. Sunny, firm conditions. Yeah, and that's nice, cracks. Congrats on your Narita. 70 bolts, that's cool. So, I mean, okay. for champions meeting, you probably want to meet the thresholds for the stamina, right? It's actually not that difficult. So I need to switch the screens here for maybe you can then see it. Where's my window? Alright, so let's talk about this. I don't know if you can see that. I think that's fine. Let's maybe do this. Yeah, it's better. Like this. Alright, so this is the super creek that I've built. Or rather, let's look at this Narita Taishin. So this is my benchmark. This is what I want to beat, and it's probably very unlikely. But this is what I can expect seeing. So we have the Narita Taishin with max speed, about 1000 stamina, 800 power, having 2 gold recoveries, and then all the other skills that can technically... She can technically get all of that. This one is realistic for the tryhards. And this is like the upper bar that I at least want to get very, very close to. On the right side, you can run the simulations, and all you really want to see are negative numbers here. Negative numbers means your Uma is faster. Positive numbers means the other person is faster. So the simulation runs about 500 times and calculates the averages out of all those things. And even though this super creek is not, I mean, it's barely there. But I was checking like how much stamina I really needed, and it's not that high in terms of like I think it's like 12. How much is it? 1400 maybe. I think 1400. So stamina plus 2 gold recoveries, so 200 each is 400. So reaching 400 stam on this race is not that bad, but it probably requires you to run 2 gold recoveries, right? This one is fine because we already have the pure heart. That's why we can build her with a little bit less stamina. So super creek specifically, to basically get around 600 stamina just from the skills alone, and that allows me to run other cards or focus more on the power stat, which will be very important. So I run the calculations, and I think this is the amount of like about 850 is where it kind of caps out, and increasing the stamina from that point on for this super creek specifically actually does not make me faster. So the rest I have put on skills that I can potentially get. Oh yeah, another reason why I want to run Super Creek, I already mentioned it, is because she has Swing Master built into her kit. I don't have to rent it out, and I don't have to pray for getting it. So as you can see, she has It's On. It's very strong skill from the Yano Moteki MLB that I will be renting out. Is still very strong since it also has the tail held high. It has the gold It's On. The Professor of Curvature, obviously from the Kita-san. Long straightaways, page chaser corners, long corners are all things that I could get from cards, Gourmand as well. The only thing that is a little bit RNG that I have to work for is the right-handed and the Spring Runner for my current deck. So I figured that I think the Spring Runner is a little bit easier to get for if you use Inheritance that actually has a Spring Runner, or the race, the Spring Tennis Show on the parents. So there is a chance for you to also get it during the run. The same goes for right-handed. Left-handed, I don't think you can get it from a race bar, but right-handed you can. I was also debating to run my not MLB, so my LB0 what's it called? The green girl, the which the I forgot. Fine motion, because fine motion also gives you right-handed, and it can give you the other helpful status condition that reduces. I forgot it. Makes it that you can basically train a little bit more before resting. Yeah. So that was the aim. This is the goal that I'm aiming for. You probably want to add a little bit more stamina here because of debuffers. But the thing about debuffers is, and I've thought about it. So if you are the only one that does not use a debuffer, then the other people have a slight advantage over you. But if you are also a player that uses debuff skills on the opponent, on all their, basically covering all their racing styles, then that means, and assuming everyone does that, everyone debuffs each other, that means everyone has like the same, even if they all drop in speed by the end and maybe they run out of stamina, all of them have have the same disability or the same neck stamina. Therefore, it makes it even. So by running your own debuffers on the other strategy against other strategies, you basically make it so that you kind of like don't get debuffed in a sense, because everyone plays on equal ground and on the same stamina level, and that essentially makes it that it doesn't really matter. Like, maybe it does matter, but that was the idea that I had. So I really wanted to run other debuffers next to Super Creek that are able to probably will build 2 debuffers on together with Super Creek that were able to flatten out the stat conditions and make it equal. For my Super Creek. All right, let me read chat. I totally forgot. The chat exists. Sorry. Yeah. Oh, thanks Jochi for the reminder. Actually, that might be the case. Yes. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. I think this. Okay, the next cup is. I'm pretty sure that almost everyone, like a lot of people, will run an encloser because for some reason the enclosers are. I mean, they are made for long distances, right? Everyone who does not have Narita, they will try it with Gold Ship. Everyone who has Narita will play it with Narita. Everyone who has Brian will run it with Brian. And I feel that, well, I don't think Brian is an encloser, but she has long distance aptitude, right? I forgot. Everyone who will run the long tail will probably do it. And next to that, I don't like. What else? Like long distance Umas. Maybe El Condor Pasa, who will also be running either late surger or pace chaser, but I don't know. McQueen. Yeah, true. Thank you. Definitely, this is McQueen's this is McQueen's race. Also in the anime as well as here, it's canon. This is made for her. Every McQueen, every Rice Shower and McQueen lover will be able to run those. Yeah. Augury caps. Can Augury run long? Oh yeah, she can. Actually, that's possible. We might see Rudolph if people. I probably expect to see a couple of Daiwa Scarlet. I would be so stoked if I see a front long Daiwa Scarlet on the racetracks though. I might even run one myself. I will probably train another Mihono for the long as well, and make sure that she gets basically sets the same condition as for my tail, getting in front. Or at like I don't know, like what is the condition for pure heart? So making sure that order 1, 2. Order rate 40. How does it work? So in the last pack, but also place first, second. Huh? Wait. How does that work? Order rate less equal 40. Oh, 4. Yeah. Less equal. Oh yeah. Oh, wait. Yeah. Makes sense. No, it's less equal. So it's 4. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. Yeah. I think for this race, she has a... Okay, so the whole reason I talked about enclosures is because Super Creek runs Space Chaser. I assume there are not a lot of people... I mean, a lot of people or other Asumers will run enclosures, and I don't think that debuffers are strong enough to keep up, where I feel Super Creek will be in the front most of the time for her to proc her Pure Heart most of the time. There might be 1 or 2 Umas that run front or other pace strategies, but still lets me activate my unique skill. So that was the point. And if not, then I will probably build a specific Uma that can do that. So making sure that Super Creek can activate her unique. Because this is all just about positioning here. Yeah. Yeah, Urara is going to be insane here for yo, it's so cool how strong Urara is for this specifically, because she will destroy other gold ships. So I think gold ships and other like what's a gold ship? So I know gold ship runs Masterful Gambit, or other Umas run also other skills that are based on the distances, and Harurura will mess up the calculations by her being very, very, very far behind, and still can debuff though, which is really cool, and basically deactivate certain skills. So I will probably, and I will prepare for Haru Urara by not relying on skills that require a certain percentage distance, like the Masterful Gambit. So yeah, but I think Gold Troop is still a fine choice though. Spirit is, yeah, straight away Spirit. That's the skill. I think everyone should get for enclosing. Yeah. Yeah. What else? Mayano can run every track. No, every style, and technically could build to be running on every distance as well, but especially long. Who's also a good choice? Maybe Ryan. But yeah, the choices were basically only just Agnes Tachyon or Super Creek. I wanted to use both. Since Agnes is a little bit more focused for the medium distances, I will be using Super Creek for her Swing Maestro instead. And she also has the Hesitant Pace Chasers, which I don't know, I might get it even on my ace. This orientation is bad. I don't think that actually works. I don't believe in this skill. It's very hard to guess, since like field of vision is one of the things that is something that I have not really found that it matters. I mean, you cannot see. I mean, you can see for acceleration, for speed skills, whether they actually help you win or not. But for positioning skills, like go with the flow or field of vision, I feel it's very, very hard to guess whether this is worth it or not. I don't know. Yeah. What else? Yeah, other than that, I don't think there's any other that I would like to train. Maybe El Condor Pasa. Maybe. But I don't think so though. Anyway, let's settle for Super Creek. So the idea is to train this thing here. We tested against this Narita Taishin, so she's going to be a benchmark for every other ace that I will be training. And I will need really good parents for that. So one, obviously we can rent out. I think I've already prepared one for it, or maybe I think I've edited the person. But who has the Triumphant Bolts. I think it was an Ogre that has or that can pass down the right hand and Spring Runner, or just the Spring Runner more reliably, while also having a lot of long distances and yeah, decent blue factors. I don't know whether it was Rudolph or it was Ogre. I need to check. I think it was Ogre. And therefore, the only other Uma that we want to train and that we have to train is this thing here. Sorry calling you thing. I mean you, simply Rudolph. So the one thing I need to get on her is to pass down also a right-handed or Spring Runner skill. Since every other skill for my Super Creek, we can get it from cards. What else? So I want her to have... Wait, you cannot see it. Here. I want her to have very specific things. Which is... let me... I mean, we can write it here. Legacy Rudolph. Mission background like this. Okay, so we need either race sparks. I mean, not all of them, but all of them are optional. So the Spring Tennis or the Spring Runner. We will need the right-handed maybe, which she can pass down. I think so, right? And I think we will also get yeah. So red sparks long. We want blue sparks either stamina, power. I think 8-star or above is fine. But let's say like 7, even 7 stars is fine. Oh my god, I cannot type. Holy cow. Here, alright. Something like this, right? Is there anything else we need? Hopeful stakes. Oh, yeah. Oh, wait, I totally forgot. Obviously. If we can get it, that would be cool. The URA finale. Can she... So, yeah, so about firm conditions, I think we can get it from this support cards that we can use. Let me check. Wait, what? What did I want to build here? I don't remember. Okay, so since she is just legacy, she does not need to be performing extremely well, right? So this fine motion will be able to give us right-handed. Right? So basically we want to get that almost all the time. And I don't know if there's if there are better cards to get right-handed, but she also gives us practice perfect. Not practice perfect. Wasn't practice perfect. It was the wait, what was it called? I forgot. She gives us corn adapt, which might be, I don't know, relevant for reducing the curvature cost. But other than that, I think she will be solid for that. The Kikasho. Oh, we can already get firm on Creek too. Oh, I don't know. I need to check. We can... Wait. How do you get that on Super Crate? Is it a race specifically? Also, don't forget that some Umas, like Teo, for example, they have secret events where, for example, with her, I think if you win the Triple Crown and are the spring Triple Crowns, she does get big stat boost. But that's for Teo only, and there might be other secret events that you might want to check out for your Uma. Oh yeah, okay, here was. So here it was. So this was the one that I wanted to use on my Super Creek. And I just realized she runs the fine motion, so we don't have to get the right handed here, right? So it was Firm Conditions and Spring Runner, it was. But Firm Conditions we also get from Nishino Flower. To be honest, I'm not sure if this deck actually works out, but we have to try. I don't know. It might. I think that's cool. No, that's not this card. Where is it? Yeah, that's why we have brought her. Firm Conditions, we have it here. So it was just the Spring Runner. And the URI Finale and the blue we have Stamina or Power. Right? Is that correct? Ah yeah, there's also right-handed from the SR card that is actually that might actually be better since we have it at MLB. And that might be a little bit better than running a 0LB Super Creek. It's not Super Creek. I always say Super Creek. Fine Motion. This card. She has right-handed. Should we go for Matikane instead, since we can get 45? She also maybe gives us 777, which is actually a decent recovery. Not going to lie. This is 100% activation. She gives us the hint frequency too. Yo, actually, that is something we can do. Let's run Matikane instead. And oops. What else do we need? Yeah. Yeah. We cannot use the Super Creek card. There's no need for us to use it. Okay. Alright. So, I guess that's a card that we want to get up here. Okay, so what else do we need for Rudolph? Okay, let's check it. We can Triumphant Pulse and Rudolph, so Augury and the Rudolph are going to be the parents. We get right-handed from Fuku. We get Firm Conditions from the Nishino Flower. The Spring Runner we have to get lucky with. The Curvature from the Kita-san. The Swinging Maestro from her own kit. The It's On, Tail Held High. We got both from the Yaino Muteki that we're going to rent out. We get the Gourmand from Special Week. We get the Straightaways Corners or Pace Chaser Corners. Oh yeah, Pace Chaser Corners we can also get from the Nishino Flower. That's why she's in here. And then there's just long corners, long straightaways. For those cards, I have the Kita-san. Kita-san actually also gives long corners, which is very pogus. And then the last card is long straightaway, getting the long straightaways for we get this from Manhattan Cafe, I think it was. Also a stamina card that we might want to need. She gives us passing pro maybe, long straightaways. Is Highlander good? I don't know. Maybe. She also has Stamina Eater. This card is just really cool. Yeah, literally does what the card says. She drains stamina, increase your own stamina. So it's also stamina recovery skill while also debuff. So I thought that this card is decent. And that's why we're going to use that as well. She also needs hints. So that is what we got for Super Creek. And everything else, I have checked the other skills. We are much better off to go double circle, long corners, pace chaser corners, double circle, long straightaways, double circle, green skills, so right hand and spring runner firm conditions. Before any other skill that we have to buy. So these are the only things that we need to get. It's still very, very SP intensive, as you can see. It's like 4 gold skills, and but a lot of reduction. So the fact that we run Yaina Muteki and she gives us humongous boosts in skill levels for the gold recover. No, for the gold recover. For the gold this skill. The speed skill, and also the tail held high. I think that's really strong. I think we can do that, right? So the only thing that's really left for us to do is to get our Rudolph to do exactly that. So the URA finale always the either the spring or the spring runner, so she can inherit or give our Super Creek the spring runner more reliably, and whether if she can also just get it randomly, that also might be the case. And the other parent is also going to be a long Uma that we don't have to worry about training. A Oguri cap with already URA finale, maybe a spring runner or a spring tennis show, as well as the correct blue or red and the red factors. So that's actually not a lot. This is very easy. I think that's very easy to do. Yeah. McQueen rare. Oh, really? Yeah. Okay, so we are going to build our deck now for Simply Rudolph. And Simply Rudolph wants the spring tennis show, the spring runner. Yeah, we might want to get other skills on her. That's possible. So we have this card. She gives us Kyoto Race Course, which might be relevant if we need more stamina. We also get Spring Runner here, which is really cool, so don't have to RNG that. Gives us Hydrate, long corners that might be relevant. Yeah, and the rest doesn't matter. So we use that card. So that checks off the Spring Runner and the Spring Tennis Show. As for the red and the blue, I mean, I think I already have I really want more power though, but I think we also have good stamina Umas that already have 3-star staminas that we can use very easily. URA finale is going to be random. So that's really the now that I think about it, this is the only like card requirement for the legacy that we need. She is going to so the goal is to build a decent legacy Rudolph with the spring runner that she can pass on, and the spring tennis show race. These two things are probably going to be the more important ones, and then we can already start training our Super Creek, which I feel, I mean, if you think about it, it's not that hard, not that much work, right? Okay, So we get this card, and as for the rest, it's standard. So we get this. Do we want to get this? Yeah. We got sweep Tosho. This. Are there any other skills that we want to pass down? Let me check that again. Can we use Manhattan Cafe here already? Long straightaways is something we can get. Can you get a hint for Stamina Eater? Is that possible? I never saw that. Yeah, or this is actually better than the Tosho. The Tosho is so good though. Actually, we don't need anything from the Tosho in terms of... Yeah, in terms of what's called legacy. So we can exchange that for maybe... Okay, she can also pass down right-handed, though that might be relevant. Like something like this is already sufficient, right? So we can get the hydrates, we can get the corners, the right-handed, the spring runner, the firmer conditions, space chaser corners, and corner recovery, obviously. So for legacy, I think that's enough. Don't need more. The card that we're going to rent out. The card that we're going to rent out. Let me think. So. I don't think that it matters that much. Alright, we spent all our SP here. Alright, let's get to training. Is there free pull somewhere? No. Okay, Rudolph. We need also hopeful stakes. The Kika show, maybe. Stamina, stamina, stamina. Victoria Mile. Maybe? It's a mile, but we can run miles. Maybe, not really. Maybe the Queen Elizabeth Cup and the Japan Cup. Also part of the fall crown. But I think for sparks, I think this is at least what I want to get. Yeah. Hi, Pyongyang. Pyongyang? Is that how you pronounce it? Yeah, the alternative would be Shukasho. Correct. What we want to run the Kikasho for specifically, because this gives us the race spark specifically gives us the stamina boost. So it's Kikasho specifically, but I think we can do that. The Uma that we're going to use for our legacy, I don't care much about the second stage skills, but that might be relevant though. We have this thing here. We see things. She has you are AP Finale 3. Not that it matters, but it makes the run a little bit more easier. But it has 9-star stamina, so that, I mean, it's just a good stat Uma, nothing else. Potential other Umas. Okay, maybe I need to check this more. This one has the... So what they give here for this Legacy Uma is not really that important. Except the greed skills, because that we have a little bit more power on choosing, because that's something we can do. Because next to the Triumphant Pulse and the Rudolph Unique, I don't think there are any other skills that we want to inherit, because we will run out of skill points anyways, and the best use of our skill points is not to spend it on other uniques other than the inherited ones that we already get. So yeah, and then it actually is better than to double circle the other useful skills instead. Yeah, so there's really no requirement here for this Rudolph, so we can go for any. Yeah, I'm looking for the other, this one. Okay, so we run this. I'm not going to use my Burrow yet. We run these two specifically because they are my only ones that have the 3 stars on their own line, right? So when we produce this Rudolph at the end, the parents are going to be the ticket and the Grass Wonder. Both have the 3-star stamina, so that makes it that we have already a very good stamina base Rudolph, and everything else really does not matter that much. I don't think so. So we are just mainly looking for a 2-star stamina or power, and I think we should be fine. Or even speed is something we can do. Alright. So this is our deck. The only other card that we want is this. I think we're fine. Yep. Okay, let's speedrun this. I want to go stamina first. Disorient. Disorient again? Okay. This sucks. Can we get rid of this, please? Thank you. I need to check the cards real quick. So yeah, so it's a Spring Runner is a hint. Come on. Why did I do that? Okay, she has no speed at all. I don't know if she can win. This is so bad. Alright, good for you. Okay, the only thing you have to do, Rudolph, is to win the Kika Show and the Spring Tennis Show. Both long races. Everything else does not matter. Everything else does not matter. Okay, there we go. Hydrate. Tomorrow. Yeah, I know. We win this.
ここは負けられない一番人気4番シンボリズム。見たか、これが皇帝の走りだ。少しばかり。わかった。
All right. Then we can get here. This one is the most difficult one for Rudolph, since this one is a mile. Everything else is not a mile. Actually, we won this. That is awesome. Okay, there we go. Peace Chaser corners. Yeah. Speed. Alright, I have to be careful. Hopeful stakes is tomorrow. We need more speed. Okay. Okay, okay. Ooh, 45 skill points, that's juicy. What do we get? Page Chaser corners. Actually, it's better to get both. There's nothing else we need here. I'll just win this, please. Alright, thank you. Firm conditions, let's go. I should write. Currently training. I have to make sure that I don't click too fast. I'm pretty sure Kikasho is part of her event. Career event. Yeah, so we have the Kikasho, we don't have to worry about skipping this. Spring Tennis Show is also here, so we also don't have to worry about skipping this. Only the Hopeful Stakes that wasn't scheduled. The rest is easy. The rest is easy. So we can technically end the run or lose on purpose after the... Actually, no. We can still go for higher stats to guarantee a little bit of a higher chance to proc the 3-star sparks. Yeah, that would save us time if we do quit earlier though. Still have a lot more runs to do. What do I want? I don't think anything else. Yeah. That would be like the meta training. So if you train a parent for your parent, you can make sure that Rudolph can also run Mile by inheriting Miles, and then she can also run the she can also technically get the other Mile sparks, which does not matter that much because I don't think our Super Krieg runs it. I need to double check. That might be worth it. Yeah, she has a Mile in G, so she will never be able to inherit the Mile race sparks because she has to win the same races though. Wait, what? Wait, what? Don't overdo it. That was 22%. I don't accept that. I don't accept that. Oh, this is early June? Oh my god. Oh. This was so bad. Why did... Oh my god. Ah. No. No, and she didn't recover. Oh my god. So cursed. What was that? That was witch training. How can you fail witch training with that much energy? I mean, I get it. I practice poor, but still. What the fuck was that? I need... Okay, it's on stream. I have to rewind it. It's not like what just happened. It's just also what happened just before summer training. Exactly this thing happened to my tail as well, dude. Oh my god. All right, Rudolph, calm down. Oh, we got long corners. Cool. All right. All right. Let's rest, please. Cure. Okay, cool. Thanks. Thanks, RJ. This is nice. Okay. Oh, come on. What am I? Okay, so we have the Kikosho coming up, which we have to win. So, we need a little bit more power though. Let's do recreation. I think that's the claw machine. To compensate, she's really pretty, if that's true. I can excuse that. What? Don't do this on stream again. I want all the other crane games before. Why do you... Why do you do this to me? That was... Oh yeah. Oh, let's go! Oh, we got the gold Udob at the end here. Which we get. Alright, that's a 5. Or a 3. Alright, there we go. Alright. No idea why the first fell down. No idea. True. Alright, so this one we have to win. We got a lot of corners here for this. That's, I think, the best we can do. Just it's a long race. Yeah. You might also switch to late. No, actually we have pace chase the corner. Let's stick to pace. Let's go! Yeah, alright. So we got the Kikosho also under our belt. Next is Spring Tenno. Spring Tenno show. Ooh, that's juicy. Okay, so for future uses, if this Rudolph also should be a good parent for other Umas as well. She's more for long distances, made for long distances. We could also run the Elizabeth Cups, not the Elizabeth Cup. What's your not the Elizabeth Cup? Yeah. So Elizabeth Cup as well for stamina, but also the what was it? The mile? It was maybe the mile. Well, actually, we cannot run mile. What am I saying? She has a C. Never mind. Forget what I said. I thought she could run it, and then we can also get the other rice box eventually, maybe for the other. Yeah, the Victoria Mile. That was this race on year 3. That one is actually good, but she cannot. She doesn't do the miles. Tokyo Turf. Let's run this. This one gives us stamina. Wait, what? Second? Oh, it's unfortunate.
少しばかり
Mm,
疲れがないと言えば嘘になる
we don't need to do this, but I want to click this.
気合
Yeah.
は十分です
Thank you.
始めましょう
Alright, this is Anima. We will get recoveries, hydrate. Sure. We're lacking skill points.
体の底から気力が
ここは負けられない位置だ。
唯一抜きんでて並ぶものなし
Recovery.
今日は
Um.
一緒に頑張りましょうね
Raffle. 1 carrot. Can I take it?
日々の根性で頑張りましょう
Alright, we have to hit the speed here. It's a little bit low.
少しばかり疲れが溜まっているようだ
Okay. 172.
疲れがな少しばかり指導
Oof.
気合は十分です始めましょう基礎的な根性で頑張りましょう毎日のトレーニングを楽しみに
Late March. Is Osaka High good? Guts? We don't need guts.
頂点を目
But
指す
skill points. But skill points. Everything else is bad.
準備は整っているいつでも指示を出してくれ
Now let's run this.
日々の積み
注目の一番人気。
唯一抜きんでて並ぶものなし
Great.
見えない力に後押しされているようだ
Ooh, double URA finale. Holy.
指導に迷って
Alright. Click this.
張り切っていこうレースに絶対はない
80. We cannot buy anything with 80.
体
Alright,
の
this one we
気力
have
が
to win. Please. I know we can win this.
注目の一番人気。
Please.
3番。
唯一抜きんでて
Alright.
並ぶものなし
Nice. 8 length. In front of my shower. Easy. Alright. From here on out, everything else does not really matter. Let me see if we actually have the skills. We only have firm conditions. We Wait, we still need spring. Wait, we still need the spring runner. We don't even need the firm conditions here. We need the hint from the regular, from this one. Oh no. Okay. Speed is fine. Stamina is okay. We can actually push stamina to... We can push stamina to 1100. And ending with 600 power is also fine. And I think we should be good there. Because that will give us a little bit better chances to... If we roll on the stamina slot at the end, give us a higher chance to get the 3-star on the stamina. Then we will be leaving with a 3-star Rudolph. That will be really cool. She can also pass down the Page Chaser corners and the other skills, but she specifically needs to get either the Spring Tennis-Show or the Spring Runner Spark. Oh, there we go. We got a Maestro. Okay, where are you? We got summer training. This one I need to click. Okay, that is not something we want. We also... Wow, we got all... Wow, alright. No, we don't run the Takarazuka. There's nothing we want here. I don't think so. We need her to get the hint. The Michiro. We rest. Thanks for the info, Jack. We got stamina here. Helps us pushing through the 1100. Okay. Here I will rest. Dodging danger. 33. Let's go. Okay. I take it. That was a little bit better summer than last time. Alright, we only have a couple months, a couple turns left. We really need to get the hint on this Majiro here. Okay, year 3, anything we need to run? Maybe the Tennis-Show Autumn for speed. And the Queen Elizabeth at Japan Cup. Okay, we still have a couple races to go. Well, this one is tomorrow. They both are really cool. Let's rest. And then race. This one is for race sparks. I don't think we can get 600 power to be honest. We have to train a little bit more speed though in order to get that. Okay, next is the Queen Elizabeth. Ooh, this is so good though. But again, we are not here for stats. We are here for race sparks. And I think Queen Elizabeth is a good one. Potentially. Oh crap, we got fourth. Well, that defeats the purpose. Next is Japan Cup, which is right after. Alright, this one we have to win. Let's go check out the triumphant pulse, why not? And I think the rest of the turns we just pump into either speed or stamina. Speed probably. Maybe even power? No, I don't think we can get the power there. We need the speeds. No hints. Okay. So no spring runner this turn. This run. Which is the whole purpose of doing this run. Getting a spring runner. This is fine. Where can you find the page to build characters? Do you mean the racing tool? I think I have linked it on one of my videos in the description, where I have posted the link on to this screen here. You can find that, and then you can try out things. Right, there we go. Plus 30 skill points. No speed. Okay, one more turn. Let's get corner recovery because inheriting this is always good. This is still more stat points though than this one. Yeah, let's go speed. Cannot get more power here. Okay. Unfortunately, no hints anymore. Arikite, go! Wow. When was the last time I lost this race? Wow. Okay. What? Please end this.
番人気は9番シンボリルド。
Why don't you win? What?
今し私
I never lose this.
13番シンボリルドル
What is going on? That should be enough. Oh, let's go. Okay. Holy, I was shaking. Yeah, the other stats are a little bit low. Good that we have clocks. What's the opposite of streamer luck? I don't know if there's a technical term for that. we're getting unlucky through the runs, but we get lucky with pulls. That I think is a rule. So we get this. We get since we cannot inherit the maestro, does the getting maestro actually increase the chances for you to inherit the coin recovery spark? I wonder. Because we don't really need it anymore not for the legacy, right? We don't need the gourmand for the legacy because we cannot not inherit the gold skills anyway. So what do we do here? Long corners, does that increase the chance to get? I think it's so random, it doesn't even matter. Go for maestro. Go for long corners like that. Rest doesn't matter. Oh, it does? Okay, from 20% to 25%. Then I need to get gourmand. Like this. Right. No spring runner, unfortunately. Okay, that one is a bad one. Not good, not good. I mean, we did try. We did try. Maybe you should spend some time focusing on just building decent legacy. Probably. It makes it infinitely more easier if you have at least one good parent because you can always rent out the other one. But for most, I really like for the beginners, I just suggest you to have at least get a 3-star on a desirable set, either speed, stamina, power, but probably stamina or power, on one of your better Umas that have good skills that you good uniques that you want to inherit, namely Ogre Cap or Maruzensky or even a Contrapassa. And if you get the 3-star sparks on these, that is really cool because then you use them to breed your legacies, and your legacies will then have at least 6-star in either stamina or power or whatever. And then you try to get the 3-star spark on there as well. And then try to, like we do here today, aim for very specific skills that you need to get for training your ace Umas. Or at least what your ace Uma is lacking. Everything else you can get from the cards, right? So then the only thing you need to do is, and it actually becomes very easy from that point on. Now here, we just have to run this until we get a decent Rudolph with at least 2-star stamina or power with at least the Spring Tenor Shoal or the Spring Runner, preferably both, in the white sparks. And preferably also the URA Finale and the Hopeful Stakes Show Race sparks. once we get that, that is a perfect legacy Uma that we will then use to train our... here we have chosen Super Creek that we want to train. And she gets everything else from the cards. And then the other parent you can just find, right? And yeah, so you can basically train your legacy Uma without having to rent Umas at all. And I only reserve or use the burrowed Umas when I do train my aces, because that's when it's the most relevant. Unless you want to train your legacy Uma with a parent that has maybe shooting for victory, that might be a little bit harder to get on maybe other Umas. Or if you don't have Taiki Shuttle, for example, then that is also something you can do. So you have that little bit of RNG to pass down even those uniques to your ace Umas, even when not using the parents. So that is maybe a strat that you can do. Yeah. Why do we always run about hopeful stakes? Yeah, so it's the first G1 race on the first year that you can do, as well as it gives stamina and speed. And both things you want. What's stamina, speed, power, speed? Let me check. Don't want to give out spread misinformation. It was speed and stamina, yeah. Speed, stamina. Most Umas can race it because it's medium. And if you get the hopeful stakes race bar, and running hopeful stakes then on your other Uma that you want to train will or can trigger then higher stat gains for racing it. Yeah, that's how you also get more skill stat points. And the grind must go on. Shoo. Yeah, there's... let me just finish the dailies, because there's nothing really else we have to do here we only have to train the Legacy Rudolph, and that's it. Until we get to the point where we can then train our Super Creek. And then that is going to be more interesting, I think. I wonder whether it makes a difference which Umas are in the A slot for each race. I feel like it must, but I don't think I've ever seen it explained anywhere. I don't think it matters too much, because your seats, so the brackets that you're getting put into, is randomized anyways. Maybe it does matter, but usually your ace always at the top and the front. But again, I don't think it matters, because yeah, at the start of the race they get randomized. I'm going to check that later. I need to get to the screen. Yeah, sure. Okay, how many points do we need to get? Please not 1.4 million. Alright, 700,000, that's decent. We'll get more here. And we're not spinning the wheel, that takes too much time. We also have to go team trials. Let's do that. If it's about that, RJ, it does not matter. So the skill procs only... I mean, obviously you always want to proc the skills during the races, and even more so on the champions meeting where it does matter. But it's not that you have to do that like in the team trials, where it's really not about whether you go first or not. The entire team just has to go top 5 and activate a lot of skills, a lot of gold skills, and that gets you there. As for the racing part, in the champions meeting, it does not matter where you put them on. Everyone else is same. You can put them on the last slot even, and then yeah, it gets randomized anyways. Yeah. So the aces are not chosen by the game itself. So it's just for us to understand, like, this is my Uma that needs to win the race, and the other ones are not, right? The game doesn't understand it. It just runs the calculation background and show you the race. The game itself does not know whether you position it first, second, or third slot, whether that is your ace Uma or not. Like, and it does not give priority to that specifically at all. Now for the cameraman, yeah, maybe it does matter if you want to rearrange the order at the bottom where you can see the faces, right? And then, but again, like, whether they are in bracket, like in the bracket 1 or out of bracket 8 or 9, you cannot influence that. I don't know. Where is it? Wait, I need to filter. This is filter by 3-star stamina, please. Ah, much better. Okay. Let's go this. Didn't know about white spot and searching for my heart. I have a gold ship with hopeful and you're a finale too. That are some very strong white sparks. Yeah. It's not just only about blue sparks. Blue sparks are becoming much more important if you train your aces, where you really want to hit the stat caps. But it's a little bit more. But you can even, from a non-perfect blue spark, let's say 2 spark blue speed, I don't know, Uma. If it has really decent white sparks, that can outweigh the amount of inheritance points that you can get from the lesser spark points. But it depends. So whoever you put in your ace slot is the Uma who needs to win that race in order to consider for the team. No, RJ. Any Uma, it doesn't matter what slot you put it in. Whatever Uma, whether the first, second, or third slot, Uma wins, you win the race. It does not matter. For champions meeting, that is. It does not matter which slot you put them in. Again, there is no such thing as an ace slot. The game does not determine whether it's an ace or not. It's just for you to understand, okay, this is my Uma that I prepared for the tournament or for the race that needs to win. The other one are more supportive Uma. So we refer to ace as that is the Uma that I am building my team around. Yeah. I see. So for team trials, it does not matter whether you win or not. It's only about getting most points. But obviously, when winning the race or placing really well in the team trials, you do get more points. you do get a bonus point if all your team members are at least top 5 or higher, or at least in the top 5, and that's really all you care about. And proccing a lot of skills. So having a higher wit stat for Team Trials Umas is common. Since they do want to proc a lot of gold skills, a lot of other skills. I don't think debuff skills matter that much. Okay, why did I do that? 58%, come on. How do we get beeline burst that fast? What the heck? It's 6... It's... No, it's like... What? How many turns was that? It's like 4th, 5th, 6th turn or something like that? Crazy. Okay, never mind. No hints. Okay. Okay, there is the Michiro hint. Ah, come on. Why you fail? Why? There's no reason for you to fail here. I have a feeling we also don't win this. But we have much more speed than than the other time. We don't need to buy any skills. Pace is fine. I wonder if I need to check. Does this has hint up? No. Oh my god. Oh my god. Ah, I wanted the recovery though. Maybe run a few Umas through career with some good wit sparks cards and see how they stack up in team tries. Yeah, you're welcome. Yeah, but still, I have to make sure. So Team Trials is a little bit weird because not weird, but it's a little bit more. Oh yeah. Oh nice, we got the right-handed here. Crazy. This is exactly what we needed. This thing here. That's good. You have to also train a lot of like stat points overall. So getting a lot of wit stat plus a lot of like base other stats can be a little bit difficult. But definitely possible. All of them are bad choices. If we get Spring Runner, I think this is the run. I think this is the run. You just have to get super lucky at the end. And you always have to get super lucky at the end. How? What is going on? Why does it always happen only on stream? What? Okay, I was saying that would have also failed. Alright, nothing here. We run the stakes and I am not sure about our power stat. But it seems to be okay. Oh no. We got second. Okay, we have mood up soon, so lucky 7. No. Where are the hints? I need to see more hints. Yo, my special week has nothing. No bond. What can we inherit? You are a finale. I think that's the only good thing that we can do. Stamina, power. Okay, we have a little bit low, very low speed. This one we want to win. Power is actually, this one is a good race bar. Okay. Nope.
礎的なトレーニングでもよし、ハードなトレーニングでもよし。任せてほしい。体の底。
Alright.
6番に
This one
悠々
can
に
win.
出て並ぶものなし。初子完。
Do we have long corners already? Because I don't think there's any other hint that we need from Kita-san. Oh, we do have it. Okay, so that does not matter then. We do have the right-handed. That's cool. Reduced even.
今日は気合は十分です。始めましょう。
Kind of unrelated, but the legend races have really been beating it into me. How poor we can be. Yeah, I don't know. Like maybe I'm the only person among like a few people. I never have problems with legend races, but that's maybe because for legend races you just need. It's like you can't use your CM Uma to beat legend races, right? And legend races is just that, but more difficult, I feel. I think stats matter a lot and skills, but as always. What I'm saying is there is a benchmark where at one point legend race becomes just easy because usually with a good stat distribution in speed, stamina, power, and in total stat points, if you're hitting like 3,500, 3,600 in total stat points, and you have like 1,200 speed, you have your 800 stamina, 600, 700, 800 power, your 400 wit, I think you're good to go. Yeah.
少しばかり楽しみだな。今日は始めよう。
Okay, give me some good hints. No. Yeah. This one I want to do. Finally, there's a hint on her, but we cannot train. So Huku only gives right-handed that we're looking for specifically, and since we already got it, we can ignore Huku's hint. Matikane's hint. Is it Matikane or Machikane? Matikane. Yeah. Yo, this special week does not like me. For some reason, that's just difficult. Yeah. Well. Is this long one? This is the Kikasho, so we get long corners here. For sure. We have to win this. We want to win this. This is one of the races we want to win. Not as important, but important, but not as important as the Spring Tennis Show. Alright, there we go. From this year, the only thing we need is maybe Tennosho Autumn. Elizabeth Cup, Japan Cup. Yeah, that's still a lot of races. So that's coming. Oh wait, we already passed it. No, never mind. We already skipped it. That was the last turn. Oh, nice! 2 times in a row. We got also Gourmand here. All the gold skills. That's neat. 40%. I am tempted to click this. Oh, let's go. Easy. We definitely need more speed. We definitely need more speed. Anima Keenan is long. Right. Are we gonna get any update that show us the stats that goes up when selecting an option? I'm trying to think how you mean, what you mean with that. Where do we mean we should get more insights on? Oh, you mean these things here? No. So these events, the trainee events or random events, and then you have these options to click. We will not. I don't think we will get an update for that, but you can check out the Game Tora website. It's called Game Tora Game Tora. Now that I think about it, I think it was always called Game Tora. It's not Game Tora, right? I don't know. GameTora.com. There's this tool called Training Event Helper, and you can insert your support cards that you run with, and then it gives you the choices. No worries, Fox. And then it gives you the choices, what options insert and what event gives you what points. Here, for example, I just know, because this one is a static event for every Uma, the New Year's event. This is the second New Year's event, the Shrine Visit. This one is the same for every Uma, so I know that. The bottom is regeneration, so more energy. This in the middle one is +5 stats all stats +5, and then the bottom one is more skill points. I usually always go for energy because that's more valuable than at this point clicking the middle options. All stats +5 sounds cool, but that's only 25 in total stats, whereas the top option gives you energy plus I think 30 or something, which is enough for you to click training where you potentially get more of it in return for like not getting stat points. This basically lets you skip a turn in a sense, but it's not really worth it. If you have full energy, the only thing that is recommended then is go for the skill points. Unless you have enough skill points, then the third option is the middle one. But I don't know. Health is so energy is always the best if you can recover. JP got an update like last month that shows what you get. Oh, really? Okay, that's interesting. So I wonder if that's also for all the other game modes or only for the last game modes that they have. I haven't checked the JP for a long time. Okay, let's speed this up a little bit. Alright, bundle of carrots, that's cool.
上手気合は十分です始めましょう初子貫徹
Man, we're lacking speed so much.
気合は十分です始めましょう今日はやる基礎的なトレーニング初子貫徹分かった
That's probably because we have neglected special week.
今日はやる
True.
気である
Alright, this one is insane.
張り切っていこう日々の積み重ね
Woo, no metabolism. Cool.
基礎的なトレーニングが欲しい
Late March, okay. Debating whether we should run this.
準備は
I think
上手
it's better.
指導
Because we don't really need the guts. Race bar. It does give standard distance. Corner recover. Okay, that was a misplay. I should not have bought it here, since we have the inheritance event soon, and there's a good chance we might inherit this from the parent Umas to make it a little bit more cheaper.
準備は注目の一番人気唯一抜きん出て並ぶものなし 見えない力に後押しされているようだ
No, you are a finale. Okay. We got the pulse again. That's cool.
疲れが
Finally, we have a hint on her. Let's get this
承知した
hydrate.
レー
Nothing.
ス
No,
絶対はない
don't want that. Right. This one is important. We have to win this. We only have 400 speed. I don't know even if that is enough.
唯一抜きん出て
Yes,
並
it
ぶものなし
is. Oh wow, we even won by a distance. That's crazy.
疲れがない少しばかり初子準備は
Summer training coming up.
基礎的な
Uh,
頂点を目指すという
train and then recreation, maybe. Or we go recreation now and then hope for a better turn than this.
毎日の行くとしようか初子貫徹
Okay. Yeah.
上手
Oh, there we go. Let's go.
張り切っていこ
We really have to push speed here now.
う今日は張り切っていこう少し
Oh, look at this. Triple speed. Let's go.
疲れが
Man, Kita's putting in the work here.
楽しみだな初子任せてほしい
Yo, firm conditions. That's what we wanted. Also, Pace Chaser corners would be cool. Not that we need. Alright, this one we need. This one we need. This one we need. We need the Spring Runner. Come on. No! Oh. I think that was my last chance again. Okay, there's too much to buy here. Next turn with Autumn, Tender Shoal. If we want to race, we might have to collect this one. We cannot fail. Yes. Alright. Now we have 3 races after another. No, nothing we want here. Okay, so this one is interesting. We have only 190 SP. We have 3 races coming. 2 of them are long, right? So we have the... No, mediums. They are all mediums. Okay, never mind. Maybe Hydrate? No, we don't need Hydrate. Maestro? We definitely need Pulse. Let's get this one. What? Neat. Now race for the Kyoto. For the Elizabeth Cup. So this one, this race spark gives stamina and non-stamina distance. And now we want to win this. Let's get the firm conditions. Japan Cup. Japan Cup is a good race spark. Alright, now we are hitting 600. We only need a little bit more power, and I think we're good. We did not get the Spring Runner. Okay. Let's get Maestro, why not? Oh, there's also a chance we can get random skills by winning these events. Sometimes you even get firm conditions or something like that. Something really neat by the end. Just randomly, which is really cool. Okay. Nothing here. Let's go power. We might even be able to get 600 power and power stat. That would be fantastic. Oh, I think this is our last chance to get it. Alright, we got the hint on McQueen. Let me see. So we can buy the Hydrate to make sure she does not run on that again. Long corners I think we already have. This one is big play. Hydrate, probably. Anything else? We cannot influence. Wrong corners we already got. So by buying these skills in advance, if you really need to hit certain hints here, in this case we really need to get the Spring Runner, to have at least a chance to inherit the Spring Runner through our to get the Spring Runner White Spark and our Udo as a parent, we really need to get this. So since this one is random, what we can do is buy these skills in advance, and having these skills already bought will not give more hints on this specifically. So we're basically crossing out one option, which increases the chance for it just a little bit. It's still RNG though. Alright. Oh, we got this Orient. That sucks. That sucks. But the odds were not on my end, on my side. Alright, that is the last one. We might just want to go for power again. Yeah. Yeah, hint prune. True. Okay, get firm conditions. Gomad, please. Oh no, we are 1 point off from Lucky 7. No. No! We have to waste 76 skill points. Oh no. Whatever. Alright, go! 3-star! Oh, it's a 3-star on a different one. Alright, so this is what I mean. This is a little bit better than the other one. We had a Guts 1, which is very unfortunate, but it's not the end of the world since she is paired with other Umas that have already 3-star in stamina, so she's technically a 6-star stamina, which is fine. It's not the best, it's something. But if that would have been a 3-star in distance, that would have been fantastic. Space Chaser is not too bad since we trained her with our Super Krieg, who is also Pace Chaser. Does not really make that much of a difference, but having a distance is much better here. This one is actually great. We got a 2-star for Kikasho, the Race Spark, as well as the Corner Adapt and the Corner Recovery, which are both helpful. Arima Keenan sucks because it gives guts, but this is like what you want to see, but not really. You have to try this a couple of times to really get something there. Here, it's really not about the rating, whether B or A. It's really just about like what sparks you get at the end, right? So, yeah. That's basically it. I think we will do one more and one last run before we end the stream. And I will continue doing this in the meantime, so you have an idea of like how I train these Umas. Once I have done that, we will go on and train our Super Krieg, which we have introduced early on this stream. So that's just what we want to focus on. We do have the World Championship in Yu-Gi-Oh! Coming up too, so I am going to check that out tomorrow and I think it goes Saturday and Sunday. Is it 2 days? I think. Is it 2 days? I don't know. So we'll check that out too. And yeah, I will probably I'll stream this on YouTube, but on Twitch only, since I don't even know if people would like to watch this, since it's something of a different topic. Anyways, let's do it one more time, and I think we can call it a day. We go this, we go this, we go this. We just need lucky. We just need to get lucky. We just need to be lucky. That's easier said than done, right? Alright. So let's go power here. Let's choose speed. Stamina is cool. Alright. Stamina. Wait. Which guts? With guts? Oh, that was lucky. Ooh, 70. No hints at all. Okay, this one is interesting. Go for this. Firm conditions. Yeah, nice. This is not a good turn. Go stamina. Which?
これだけ高揚した気持ちでレースに臨めるとはありがたい。
Just straight up, just go double circle from conditions. Why not?
ここは負けられない一番人気。
見たか、これが皇帝の走りだ。
Okay, I have a feeling this is going to be a decent run. Alright, there we go. Do we need anything else more from Nishino Flower? Pace Chaser Corners. Hanshin Racecourse. Why? That was 11%. Oh no, that was a double circle too, double rainbow. Ugh. We need the speed. Okay, get long corners. Focus.
れがない
Oh my god.
少しばかり疲れが溜まっているようだ
Yeah, that was super bad, the double rainbow.
頂点を
Alright. Redemption! This time is 0%.
張り切っていこ
Hanshin race course again? Oh, come on. Matikane's 777 is something that we also might want to get. That is not a bad skill. Not a bad skill at all. Hakodate race course. Not getting it. Not getting it.
体の底から
Kai. There's nothing we can do here.
これだけ高揚した気持ちで
Let's race this one. This one we belong to go 5th place
ここ
probably.
は負けられない。
まだ手を
Fourth
出さなく
place.
ては
Ooh. Ooh.
張り切っていこ
Nice. Thank you. Long corners. Let's go.
う少しばかり疲れがないといい
We have a couple more turns. I want to click these. Nice. Oh, we got the 777. That is fantastic.
疲れが
Nope, we don't. Here we rest. And sleep deprived. A double hint's random, or the topmost Umamusume gets hint. That's a good question.
トレーニングを始めよう
Nefale, so it's random. There, we cannot. I don't think we cannot influence it at all.
今日はや
Hey Azal, trying to build Majiro for Gemini couple of face chases and just need too much stamina. Yeah. Me too. I'm also building a pace chase.
女子貫徹目標を見据えて
You definitely probably have to look at 2 gold recoveries, so it's always your command and your maestro. On top of maybe getting at least 1,000 in stamina too. That's a lot. So that brings you at about 1,400, which is about what you have to get.
指導に迷ったら相談して
Hmm.
基礎的なトレ
Okay, next turn we run hopeful stakes.
承知した 少しばかり疲れがないと言え
We don't have to go by long ones. So.
ここは負けられない一番人気1番
Since I have bad RNG with SR calls, I'm going with 4 stam 2 speed deck for Gemini lol. If one of your speed cards is an LB3 or higher, Kita-san, I agree with that. It kind of work out. But it really comes down to the skills also that you want to get. So it might be a little bit hard to balance out the type cards as well as getting the right skills. That's definitely something you would have to consider. Because you don't want to go with the rainbow deck, right? Yeah. It just makes training so much more harder.
少しばかり疲れが溜まっているようだ
400 bits. Yeah. run at least 400. I recommend 450 for the 3600 race, but for the 3200, I think 400 is fine. 400 is good.
調子は最高だ。トレーニングにさあ行こう。
Okay. Let's race this.
わかった。
Yeah, so Breath of Fresh Air is actually good too. It's just that I think the activation is it's the same effect, just with a different activation condition, and I think some people don't like it because I think it's on straight, right? And I don't know whether the game activates the skills when you have, let's say, only spent 3% in stamina, but it recovers 5.5%. Whether it procs the skill too early and you miss out on the extra percentage of stamina. So maybe that's something maybe people don't like about. But I don't see that big of a problem with it. People don't like it though, but it does work. Definitely works. Let me check that. Yeah, so it's a straight random. So literally, I don't know if the recovery procs immediately, but it can technically just proc the moment go. Or at the point where you have less than 5%, 5.5% to recover. Yeah, that's true though. I doubt that Breath of Fresh Air procs too early. So assuming that there are multiple straights, actually we have one in the very beginning. That's where you don't want to proc it. You want to proc it on after the first corner. So then you have 3 different straights where you can do that. Unless the game works in a way that it only procs if you can at least recover 5.5%, then that changes everything. But I don't think that's... I don't know if that's the case though. Because that would make Breath of Fresh Air actually on par with Wing Maestro if that's the case. Alright, standard distance is fine. We got Triumphant Pulse, that's cool. What race is this? Satsuki Sho. Satsuki Sho. Probably corner that because we need it eventually. There's no one else that can give us that. I want Triumphant Pulse. Not the goal we're looking for. Oh, let's go with another Swing Maestro. See? For some reason, it works fine. But when I try my aces, it just does not want to give me the Swinging Maestro. And then you also have to get the RNG from the Gourmand because the last chain event is also random. It can also not give you Gourmand. That sucks.
少しばかり疲れ少しばかり疲れがたまっている。
Oh, come on, 13%? What is going on today? Why? Why do you do this? There's no reason. Why? Why you come on, 30%. Alright, thank you. Do we get standard distance? I think we do. That is not that bad. Gives us a little more stamina, but not really that we need it. You need speed. Oh, that was close. The rest? We go wit. Small breather, okay. Nothing here. Let's go stamina. This one I will use for speed. Oh no. Since I'm falling behind on speed so much, I actually consider this. Should I? It's like a coin flip. 50-50. And we got so unlucky with the low percentages. But rest and recreation is perfect here since we can. Yeah, let's play it safe. Alright, give me double speed again. Oh, nice! Oh my god, I get rewarded for it. Alright. Curvature. No hints from Mijiro. Why is the spring runner so hard to get? It's not that she has. I mean, she has a lot of skills though. But. Huh? Again? It was 25%? Double or nothing. I need it. Yes, thank you. Curse threat though, yeah. Thing. We definitely go on corners. But we need a lot more skill points here for this run probably. No! What? No. No way. Second place. Alright, it's all up to Spring Tennis Show. For me, somehow getting Spring Runner. Recreation. Alright. What was that for then? This one is long. This one we don't really care winning this since it's, I mean, why not? We've taken the guts. Oh, third place. Oh, what's going on here? Maybe I do need to get more skill points. Coronary cuff. Oh, that's good. Tissues. Is there any other spring runner that can also give better hint chances? That would be cool. Sleep deprived. What if I have skill points? Big. Yes, please. Oh no. Okay, that was on me. 30% is enough. Tokyo race course. No. She definitely needs more here. This one for more skill points. Need to race more. Let's go corner depth. This one we want to win. We can win. This one we will win. Alright, perfect. Even by distance. B9 burst, okay. %. Oh, I swear I never felt trading that much. Holy. What? Why does it always happen before summer training? What are you doing to me? And it doesn't recover. What? No recovery? No.
今日は何を行うのかな。楽しみだな。
Come on.
一緒に頑張りましょうね。調子は始めよう。基礎的なトレーニングでもよし。日々の積み重ね。
Oh, what?
毎日のトレーニング
Come on! What is wrong with you? Heal, please. Heal!
調子を
Heal! All the stats! Oh shit, I think we just have to keep the practice poor.
今日はやる気で溢れている。
We agree that Ninth Nature would do well in this CM. Yeah, why not? I think she's fine. She can run this.
日々の積み重ねを怠るなど無効。さあ、トレーニングを始めようか。
I'm checking this out real quick. I'm not sure. Nine.
指導に迷ったら相談してほしい。同じ視座に立つ者としてね。
Yeah, here unique doesn't really matter at all.
初子貫徹。目標を見つけ
She cannot activate her mystifying murmur because it's medium. But she can still like use all-seeing eyes. It's just the mystifying murmur that doesn't work. But besides that, very similar to every other debuffer. That's a lot of stat points. We have to go another infirmary. This alright, final one. Thank you.
指導にま初子
Getting cured.
一緒に頑張りましょうね。 基礎的なと
Ooh, that's
日
good.
々の
We will.
調子は最高。
I think we might need to run this
準備は整って
race sparks.
初子貫徹。
Let's go.
張り切っていこ
Oh yes, pace chaser corners. That's
う。毎
perfect.
日の
What we wanted. We have not seen any Mijiro hints since like the last time, which was a very long time ago. Makes me worried.
張り切っていこ
Okay. Okay, let's get the curvature and don't lose.
う。理想。注目の一番
No, but as an ace. Oh, oh,
実力は完全に
as an ace.
貫禄すら感じてし
Yeah, sure. She does have good attitude for that. She has to get exactly third though. It's definitely easier to proc here on the CM instead of in the team trials, that's for sure.
唯一力んでて並ぶものなし。 疲れがな少しばかり疲れが溜まっているよう疲れ 理想の状態でレースを迎えら何もし
実力は引けを取りません。2番人気は
唯一抜きんでて並ぶものなし
Ice Nature non-meta pick for third ace Gemini. Yeah. I would play Nice Nature as your secondary ace if you only play one, if you decide to only bring one debuffer. Because since it's not reliable, at least you have her next to your other ace Uma, that your main Uma, or maybe, I don't know, maybe another good Uma, that can also check the pace, so that maybe using a front runner or something like that. Yeah. Gold Ship Nice Nature Haru. Yeah, I think I mean I think almost every combination would work. It really depends on like how you build them, though. So the thing with Gold Ship Nice Nature is that wait, I need to check like at what point Nice Nature procs her ult, which race part. Late race or the last bird. I think that works. So it's not only the last bird, also late race. So before the last bird. This is where usually your gold ship overtakes and can mess up the ordering for your Nice Nature to be able to get a window during the end of the last corner to proc her skill. That's our very, I think that's very unreliable. But it's actually good if you think about that. The other two Umas are probably competing with you, so you're either or probably rather second or third or fourth place when running. So your Nice Nature competes with the other two ace Umas who will go first for second place. Your Nice Nature will be on third or fourth, maybe even fifth, depending on whether the opponent also brings another ace. Your gold ship will make it that. I wonder. So if your gold ship stays behind, yeah, I think that's better than racing with an front Uma where it might mess up with the order, and pushing your Nice Nature from third to fourth where you would then not be able to activate the skill. And gold ship would delay the overtaking until the end. And have your Nice Nature proc the unique just before the corner. But at the end of the corner, expect gold ship to overtake, and the moment you go into the straight or the last bird, where also her skill activation is, that might not be something that might be too consistent, since gold ship will overtake. You have the other ace Umas also running in front, so your Nice Nature will automatically, at the last bird, probably be at fourth position. So you miss out on that window, but on late race or the last corner, I think you have a chance to proc it, but you will miss a window there.
いつでも指示を出してくれ。
Yeah, at the end of the day, it's still RNG though. Well, that was a lot of thinking for no reason.
気合は十分です。始めましょう。
Yeah.
理想の状態でレースを迎えられた。
Alright. We want corner recovery eventually. We have not gotten that yet.
注目の一番。
唯一力んでて並ぶものなし。毎日のトレーニングも
Bad stats here.
承知した。期待に胸が高い。
Hey slash wonder new sub because I like your finale breakdown video. Thank you very much. I think it has helped a lot of people getting started at least. A bit more and I will be convinced to run her as an ace. Yeah. Yeah. I have a feeling that Nice Nature will do better as an ace on her own, since, again, like in the last bird, that's also a very important window where you might want to proc your skill. And if the ordering gets messed up by your other ace Uma overtaking your Nice Nature, then that might be a problem. However, if you build an ace that or an Uma that is just running behind your Nice Nature, so always placing fourth or behind her, you can actually calculate how fast they need to be. That is actually really cool because that Uma just behind your Nice Nature might be able to block other Umas from overtaking other end closes and blocking them. That is but I think that's very high level strat and very hard to do since it's still RNG. But yeah. Training El Condor Pasa as my eyes. Win the Taurus. Yeah. 73. What can I get with 73 skill points? Race courses. Okay. Let's go for Hanshin race course then. Oh, let's go. Unfortunately, we have the firm conditions here, but no spring runner. No right-handed. Go. 9-star. That is the worst Rudolph ever. Oh my god, this is the most mediocre Rudolph that I've ever seen. What? Why is it always wits and guts? I swear. How many stars would it take to make Nice Nature and end closer? Yeah. I don't know. Take a step, cause DDC uniques. Yo, that run was so bad. I felt like I've wasted 30 minutes of my life for nothing. Alright, I wanted you to check this. So the legacy Umas that we have trained are only these Rudolphs here so far. Look at this, like 1-star guts, nothing. 1-star guts. Second, it was also not 1-star guts. 1-star speed, which I mean speed is cool. 1-star guts. Yo, how can I get 3 1-star guts on 4 runs? How is that even a thing? How is that statistically possible? You might think you get another 1-star somewhere else, but why is it always guts, dude? It's always Rudolph that gets this. Like this A plus Rudolph 12,000. Like strong Rudolph. Still 1-star guts, but 3-star long, but 1-star guts. It's always 1-star guts for me, dude. The auguries are for doing the daily. So what I do with auguries specifically here is to so if I'm tight on time, I think I mentioned that I was very busy the days before. So what I would have done if I don't have 30 minutes of time, I will start a run with augury because our first objective is to get fans, and you can just win the first race that checks off one of your dailies. And then you just rest until you lose and you get thrown out of the career. That finishes the run, and because you cannot quit the race, and that would not count towards your dailies done. So by finishing the race early with augury, you are able to do the career runs very early. And if you don't have to do anything else on that day and you just need to get your carrots, that's perfect. So the last couple of days there, we did not have any time, so we run augury with the day for the dailies just only. Yep. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, the 3-star URA and the 3-star long. That's true. That one was really strong. Okay, so this is the this is the grass runner. I mentioned that on the video. This is the first try, and I'm kind of happy that she gets a lot of these that a lot of hint have procced for her with a lot of decent wood stat. These were the tails that were I wanted to potentially use for Taurus Cup. Even though this one, like this one looks really strong. If that one would have had stamina, like much higher stamina, that is the one that I would have chosen, but I did not. 1-star witch. I swear. Like, how? I mean, yeah. A viable daily, yeah. So, you can also do this with any other. You can do this with any other. What's it called? Uma that has the first career objective having fans. The same works also for the TM Opera if you have her. This Uma here. She also has the same, just with higher fan count. The Pink Legacy Sparks also affect the outcome of the resulting spark. So the Pink Legacy is specifically for I mean, it should be for distance or style, but more distance. And higher sparks in general will help you proc like higher stat gains during inheritance. I think I've explained this in one of my videos too. Same with the blue sparks though. Yeah, it's great to get only white spark when doing a bunch of races and skills. Like, how is it possible to do RNG only one? Yeah. Yeah. Legend races. Oh yeah, sure. We have not done this. Let's do the Tail Legend race. I think this one we have used this Mihono or this Oguri. I don't remember. Let's use her. Whee! First. By 5 lengths also. And that's what I mean. Maybe it's just me. For some reason, I never have problems with legend races. I always have like an Uma for the longer and then one for the shorter ones. Obviously, then Sakura Bakshi no King Halo, where I think they just cover all the distances, right? So And you just have to get one really good Uma, and you can beat them all. 4 good Umas, and you can beat them all for all distances.
強いほど燃えるんだ。もちろん勝つのは僕だけど。
Yeah.
はい。
Yeah. So we got that done.
志を共にするか。きっかけはどうあれ。
When I do an actual run off for an Uma, I get so many white sparks. When I do Pararas, I get with nothing in the gameplay. Same! Definitely. That is true for me too. Like, if I count the amounts of monster gods that I gotten so far and the ones that with, I for sure can statistically show, because I've done more than 100 runs, still, I think I think the pool size is not large enough. I can show you that, on average, for sure, that is not 20% running on the guts, running on, like, I felt that it's like more, it's 40% guts, it's 40% wit, and then the other ones are just distributed with the other 20%, dude. Is there a club for mine? Mine's only D rank and I'm online daily. Hi slash. Let me see if I actually. Let me check this club. The part of the club is not really active. Also, I also have to do this. This is a casual one. As you can see, the club is not that. I mean, we're not competitive at all. Everyone here is just for fun, so I don't know. I think we're already filled out, but I need to check if there are people that have not logged in for a long time. I can actually make more space. So 22 days ago, 51 days ago is, I think, a little bit too long ago. So I will kick this. So now we have 2 more slots. Yeah, if you want to come, I can give you, I can send you the invite though, or you can request it. I don't know how I do this. How do I invite people? I mean, you can find it, right? You can search for it. It's Hoofbeats. I don't know if... How do I invite people? Oh yeah, train ID. You can send me a trainer ID on Discord. Just send me a Discord DM, and then we can I can add you there, and then I can send you the invite if you need or want to join. What does his winning ticket have? My winning ticket, or the club winning ticket? Let me see. This is my winning ticket. She is mainly there to inherit the stamina sparks, since she has a 9-star in stamina. She also brings the frigging 3-star Euro A finale, which is insane. We have a Biwa Haihide from one, I think also one of my followers, I think it was Mango, who also had this Biwa Haihide with Corner Adept, Corner Recovery, Hydrate. I also have 1-star in Euro A finale and 2-star in Medium, which is yeah, very nice. And then we have the 3-star. This is my, I think this is my Grass Wonder, also with a 2-star finale. Has 1-star corner recovery though, so that's decent. Yeah. Yeah. So for everyone who joins, remember that you have to wait 24 hours because you can join a new one if you leave your old club. But don't worry, I mean, if you send me your ID on Discord DM, then I can send you the invite. And I would just wait for you to join. It's not a big of a problem. Yeah. Is there anything else we need to talk about? Let me think. So tomorrow I will probably I think tomorrow we will also stream for I will stream something different, but not on YouTube specifically. So I will probably only stream on Twitch, since I do want to check out the World Championships for Yu-Gi-Oh! I do play the game competitively, and I also have a tournament coming up next week, so I have to prep for that. We have a new ban list also coming in the next, like just right after the World Championships. That's going to be huge though, so I expect a lot of, I do expect a meta shift in terms of like, you know, what decks are going to be played or not. Not that it matters here. This is specifically just Uma's stream though. I also said in one of my posts that now September is approaching, the busy months are over. I will have a little bit more time to stream and hopefully also to work on more videos. Then I will also say that I will probably aim to stream, not a promise though, I had a very rigid schedule that I started back then when starting October, and then I was streaming like 5 times and then 4 days every week, and very consistently every week too. And then something came and I don't know, I got thrown out of the schedule. Now I'm going to get back to that. So we are looking probably at 2 or 3 streams. Let's say conservatively 2 streams every week. Maybe even 3 streams. But I do want to stream, or will probably stream other contents as well, since I do have to invest time in that. So might as well stream it while I am also doing it. Yeah. I think 1 or 2 streams are always going to be reserved for Umamusume, but for those I don't know what day would be the best. It might change between, it might fluctuate between Friday and Saturday and Sunday. Yeah. Is the Discord link broken? Let me see. Is the Discord link broken? Is the Discord link broken? Anyone knows? I don't know. Check the description. I don't think it's broken. Let me check. If it's broken, then just check one of my other recent videos, and then on the bottom there should be a link that is should not be broken. If it's broken, then let me know, because I don't know. I don't know how to see the description here. Oh, here, there it is. I don't think, I think that's the correct Discord link. Yeah, no, it's still valid. It's still fine. It's still fine. Yeah, Discord is fine. Yeah. The link is fine. Alright. Where was I? Oh yeah, I was talking about stream schedule. So for this week, we will have, or I will be on Twitch probably for Saturday and Sunday evening on my time. And then starting from next week, let's say from Thursday until Sunday, 2 to 3 days of those weekend days, I will be streaming. I cannot tell you an exact time yet, but probably around. Expect me to stream or get ready to be around the same time as today at around 5 p.m. CET my time locally. I'm living in Europe, Germany specifically. So for you in Singapore, that is around midnight. I know that's a little bit late. For US, it's going to be, for the Pacific time, it's 8 in the morning and 11 in the morning for the New York people, East Coast. So yeah, if there might be a chance that I might be streaming a little bit early on Sunday, so everyone globally will be able to hopefully catch my stream. So let's say I would be starting at like 2 or 3 instead, so 2 hours earlier. So that will be the evening for Singapore people or people from Asia, and then it will be a little bit earlier for the American people, but I think it's still within. Because I have to cover all the time zones, you know. I have half of my people watching from America and half of my people watching from Asia, so I don't know. Yeah, German accent. I can speak German. Yeah. Do you want me to say tongue twisters in German? Wait, let me check some tongue twister. I don't even know how we got there now from the I mean, let's end the stream like that, huh? Do you know any cool tongue twisters? Oh wait. There we have some. Fischers Fritz, Fische, Fischers Fritz, Fischers Fritz. 100 hungrige Handwerker haben Heißhunger auf Hamburger. 5 fliegen auf einem Felsen, 5 fliegen fort. Furcht vor Fruchtfleisch führt zu Flucht vor Fruchtfleisch. What is that? Bierbauer braut braunes Bier. Wenn Fliegen hinter Fliegen hinter Fliegen nach. Am 10.10. um 10:10 Uhr zogen 10 zahme Ziegen 10 Zentner Zucker zum Zoo. Yeah. Alright. Next time I'll probably do tongue twisters in whatever. I think Japanese tongue twisters are really interesting. Let me check if there are any cool ones there. It does help with pronunciation a lot. I do try to learn the language after all. So let me see if I can read this. Namamugi, namagome, namatamago. What is that? Raw wet, raw rice, raw egg. Namamugi, namagome, namatamago. Bozu ga byobu ni jozu ni bozu no e kaita. A priest skillfully drew a picture of a priest on a folding screen. Oh wait, do you want to actually see what I'm seeing here? Yo, this is so off topic now, but whatever. There we go. Planet tongue twister, there's one. Akamakigami. Akamakigami. Kimakigami. Aomakigami. Red scroll. Yellow scroll, blue scroll. Basu gasu bakuatsu. I think the Japanese tongue twisters are not really that difficult though. Planet tongue twister. Planet tongue twister. Actually, I don't know where to find it. Yeah. Alright, is that it? Oh crap. Why don't they use spaces? Hitotsu. Hegi heni. Hegoshi hajikami. Bonname bongome bongobu. Tsumidate tsumimame tsumi zanchio. Shoshazan. Yo. What is this? What is this? What? Can you read this? Can you read this? Shotto saki no kobo. Yo, why don't they write spaces in between? Shotto saki no ko. No saki no okobo to never mind. Okay, we are talking about something different here. I don't want to stretch out this too long. How many languages does my man know? Only 3. Actually 2. Only 2 that I can talk, that I can speak. I can only speak 2 languages. I'm learning my 3rd language. They don't need spaces. Okay, true fact, if it's actually in kanji, hiragana, katakana, I might be able to read it, but not in. But when romaji like that is written, all like this looks. First of all, this looks ugly. Second of all, this is very hard to read. Even if you can read Japanese, it's like it's still very hard to read though. I don't know. What else? So I understand Cantonese. So if you are able to talk in Cantonese with me, I would be able to understand what you're saying 50% of the time, but I cannot reply back. So that's also something I can do. I can do French a little bit, not that much, but I learned it in school. At least I can read it, but I cannot talk French. Je ne sais pas français. So what else? I think that's it. Alright. Okay. Well, with that being said, I will end the stream here. Thank you all for watching. So again, I will see you next week with another Umamusume stream. If you want to join Twitch for like random Yu-Gi-Oh stuff, not random, it's the World Championships. I will be streaming. I don't know what time, but I will be getting online sometime of the day for tomorrow and the day after tomorrow. This is important. Yeah, since I need to also check out what's going to go right now, and checking out the meta, the ban list, stuff like that. If you are interested in that. Other than that, I will see you next week. Probably on, let's say, either Friday too or Sunday. Alright. Alright, see you, bye bye, take care, and have a fantastic weekend.